to my high protein, what I eat in a day. I'm gonna take you guys through my breakfast, lunch, dinner, any snacks that I eat, and it's gonna be high protein. Pretty high fiber too. Those are the two nutrition goals I like to hit: high fiber, high protein. And then I also like to focus on mainly whole, real foods for the majority of my diet. Of course, I mix in some other things, but that is what I like to do for the most part, mostly meat, eggs, fruits, veggies, things of that nature. So let's just get right into it. I am in the middle of making my breakfast. I already have my Better Bagel in the oven. I don't have a toaster, so I use an oven to toast it. And this is a high protein, high fiber bagel. It has 36 grams of fiber and 25 grams of protein per bagel. I think that they're super good, great texture, great taste, and I have one almost every morning. I was thinking about maybe switching up my breakfast to keep things like a little bit exciting, because I did have this same breakfast in another What I Eat in a Day video, but I love it so much and it's what I want to eat for breakfast. So I'm being real and honest, like this is what I'm eating for breakfast. I'm not doing anything else. So that's what I'm doing. I'll put cream cheese on that, and then on the side I always like to do a Greek yogurt bowl. So my yogurt bowl is always 3 ingredients. It is plain, 0 fat, like non-fat Greek yogurt. This is the Trader Joe's version. It's not my favorite. I like Faye the best. I think that's how you say it. And then always blackberries. It could be some other berry, but I like blackberries the best. They are super high in fiber. And then honey for sweetness. So I'm just gonna assemble this, assemble the bagel, come back to you guys and give you all the nutritional information, maybe a taste test, you know, the good stuff. So this is the final product. We have the bagel with cream cheese and the Greek yogurt bowl. I'm gonna give you guys all the information. Okay, so this breakfast is 383 calories, 64 grams of carbs, 9.8 grams of fat, 38.8 grams of protein, and then the fiber is 38 grams of fiber, which is crazy. I love hitting that much fiber in the morning. It's all because of the bagel. Not all, but essentially most of it is. The blackberries are pretty high in fiber too, but the bagel is a fiber bomb. I really recommend the bagel, but just maybe ease yourself into it if you don't really eat that much fiber, because it may hurt your stomach at first because that's a lot of fiber at once. I love hitting this much protein and fiber in breakfast. 38 grams of both is amazing, especially the protein. I like to hit 30 to 40 grams of protein at breakfast and then hit over 100 grams throughout my entire day. 120, 130, 140, whatever. I'm happy with anything in that range. And I love eating this way because it keeps me full, satisfied. I'm not thinking about food or my next meal as much as if I'm not eating this way. I don't know, I find it really easy to do so, and it's not as hard as people make it seem. Like, you just have to eat like a lot of meat, a lot of Greek yogurt, a lot of eggs, things like that. It's actually very simple. So if you are struggling to hit your protein goals, hopefully this video will help, and the other videos on my channel will help as well, because I'm here to show you guys that it's actually not that hard and it can be really delicious and enjoyable. Okay, so that is my little spiel. I'm gonna go eat this breakfast and then probably check back in with you guys at lunch. I also had a banana this morning, as you saw, and a coffee. It was a cold brew with vanilla syrup and whole milk, and I don't track my coffee because I like a sweet creamy coffee and I don't care to track it and know how much calories and everything is in it. It's like my one thing. Also, I don't even track everything I eat all the time. Just when I'm filming videos like this, I do track so that I can let you guys know all the information, and maybe like 3 days a week I do, just to see where I'm at. I enjoy it. I think it's really helpful to know what I'm eating, especially when I have the goals of hitting protein and fiber. I don't really pay attention to the other stuff, not really the calories or the fat or the carbs, but cheers. Hits every time. Okay, now I'm having some tea in my cute new mug. I don't think you can see, but it's this adorable little ghost. I love a festive mug, especially a fall festive mug. And this is just black tea and stevia. So it's a little pick-me-up because I already had coffee this morning, so I didn't want to have more coffee. Just a little bit of simple caffeine, you know? I'm eating for lunch. We have some egg white bites from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna double check on the name in a second, but I think they are the kale spinach. I don't know, I'm forgetting the name. They are egg white bites. And then I put a slice of cheese on top. I haven't tried that combination out yet. I've tried them without the cheese on top. So I'm gonna try that for a taste test in a second. Then I also have carrots and raspberries on the side. Like I said, I love to eat a lot of veggies and fruit for fiber. Both of these are pretty high in fiber. Again, I'll tell the facts in a second, but for now, let's do an egg white bite taste test with cheese. Ooh, whoa. Oh my God, it actually got like way meltier than I thought it was going to. Okay, taste test. It's kind of a big bite. Two things. So hot, very delicious. Yep, this was a good idea of mine. And honestly, the cheese to egg ratio is crazy here. Lots of cheese. Okay, so the egg white bites are called cheese, spinach, and kale egg bites. They also have a bunch of different flavors at Trader Joe's, or two other flavors that I really want to try, but they both have like breakfast meats in them. I think it's bacon and then sausage. And I try to not eat processed meats because I'm kind of scared that they're gonna give me cancer. So I try to stay away from them. But let's see the nutrition facts on this entire meal. So we have 320 calories, 29.6 grams of carbs, 12.9 grams of fat, 22 grams of protein, and 9 grams of fiber. So it's definitely light on the protein. I think I calculated this earlier and I was gonna use 2 slices of cheese, which would have put it at 28, but then I realized that 2 slices of cheese was gonna be like way too much for this. So it's a little low in the protein, but the rest of my meals will definitely make up for this. Also, it's like almost 3 o'clock. So I have breakfast pretty late and then lunch is pretty late. So I've been doing a pretty small lunch recently because I also like to have dinner pretty early at like 5 or 6. So I'll be eating again in like 2 to 3 hours. So I don't need something huge for lunch. Okay, time to get back to work. But I'm a big fan of these Trader Joe egg white bites. I would definitely recommend trying them out. Dinner. It is 5:45 and I have everything ready to go here pretty much. So dinner is going to be cauliflower rice, baby broccoli, and salmon. I cut the salmon up yesterday. I had like a big pound and I had half yesterday, half tonight. Actually, specifically, it was like 7.4 ounces each. So I just cut it up, mixed it with olive oil spray and salmon rub. I'll go grab that in a second and show you guys it and let it marinate overnight for extra flavor. And this is the salmon rub. It is from Trader Joe's, pretty simple ingredients, and it was really good yesterday, so I'm excited to use it again. So the air fryer is currently heating to 400 degrees. That is what I'm going to cook the salmon in. And yesterday I set it for like 7 minutes, but I took it out a little early, so I'm doing 6 minutes today. I feel like it's anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna saute these two together with some more olive oil spray in a pan, just some salt, maybe some soy sauce. That is the beeper to put the salmon in. So this is the product. It looks so good. Like, look at that salmon. I'm so excited to eat this. let's get into the nutritional breakdown. Also, I know it's delicious because I made it for dinner yesterday. Except yesterday I kept the broccoli whole. Today I chopped it up really small. That's like my favorite thing to do with veggies. Make it so small. I feel like it's gonna be better because now it's like part of the cauliflower rice instead of an additional side. So this meal is 384 calories, 13 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fat, and 47.6 grams of protein because it is a lot of salmon on top of here. And then everything else is pretty low carb, just tons of veggies, and it should be pretty high in fiber too. Yep, it's 6.8 grams of fiber, so just around 7 grams of fiber, which I love. Of course, let's do a taste test. This is totally going to be my new go-to way to make salmon, and I feel like I'm gonna make it a lot because it's seriously so good. Okay, now I'm gonna go eat. I will see you guys when I make my dessert snack, nighttime snack. It is going to be a new Ninja Creami recipe, so hopefully it turns out well, but I have high hopes for it, so stay tuned. Okay, it is time to make my Ninja Creami. I just have milk and protein powder in here. It is 285-ish milliliters of milk, and then it's 1 scoop of vanilla Clean Simple Eats protein powder, and I did mix cinnamon in because I'm gonna give this a fall pumpkin spice flair. Also, I'm gonna try this on the light ice cream setting. I've never done it before. I always do regular, so let's see how it goes. I'm gonna check back in when the finished product is ready. So excited. God, the light ice cream might be the way to go. Look at that. Okay, this is very delicious. It's my first time doing a vanilla-based Ninja Creami and the light ice cream setting, and I did really like the light ice cream setting, but it kind of made my machine go funky. Like I felt like it was making more noise than usual, but it does create a really nice texture, so I feel like I might experiment with that a little bit more. As for the pretzels, they're really good in here. Everything is good with the flavors, but they didn't break up at all. Next time I'm gonna have to like crush them in before I put them in, but this combination is definitely a success. I'm so excited to eat this. Such good fall flavor. So let's talk about the protein in here, the nutrition, and then we can wrap up the entire day as well. So this is 424 calories, 45 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, 37.8 grams of protein. I'm assuming there's not much fiber, but let's see. 2.5 grams. And then that brings the total for the day to about 1,600 calories plus my coffee, which I didn't count, 147 grams of protein, 172 grams of carbs, 59 grams of fiber. That's crazy, 60 grams of fiber. It's almost double what I go for. 49 grams of fat, I don't really care about the rest. So what I care about is 60 grams of fiber and 147 grams of protein. That protein count is also pretty crazy. So with that, I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some high protein, high fiber meal ideas. And don't forget to subscribe for more content. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.